Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
You killed me.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Chapter 3, Inheritance. Okay, so this is the final chapter actually.
He's right. Time to get my shit together. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel. How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Now would be a good time to stop smoking and maybe do a detox at 12. Eddie looks so young here. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter. I miss the slopes. What the? I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
Well, we had a fee over here. What the hell?
So many months of snow boots ahead. Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened, but what the hell was I supposed to say? I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name. Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
Okay, focus. Let's go.
That was a good memory, even though Tyler couldn't come. Don't think Eddie's worn this since that terrible blind date 2 years ago. Something's not right. What is this? He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community. I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this.
No, you.
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I can't really eat anything right now. Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
I'm gonna mute this channel for that shit. Mentions. Just real stuff. All this red. 'Cause I don't care about all of this. Where did she even find these people? Seriously. What were we doing again? Oh yeah. ID. Here it is. Somewhere.
Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell
Those
out
are
of
what
here.
if scenarios that are happening inside our head. Like if instead of Tyler, she confessed.
God, the
I mean,
world
like,
feels
that's-
so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
So that's one thing.
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I don't feel like listening to anything right now. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Yeah, wait, what other files? Pay stubs. So like bank thingies.
I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. The paperwork's not down there.
Then where is it? Upstairs?
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me?
This it?
God, where is it?
So is this before or after they met up again? This has to be after.
Not here. Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world. Here they are.
This? Okay. Apparently, that's it.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Allison, help!
Allison, please.
The Mad Hunter. What's wrong with me?
Wait, that sounds like the basement. Why is it coming from the basement? What? No, how? I'm confused.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the? What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God, I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard.
How cute.
I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. I've got enough time to carve something for Dee.
Was she the one with the puppy? You at least get to choose something? Well, I mean, yeah. Good enough, I guess.
Ugh, the paint smell in here is kind of overwhelming. I miss you, pup.
Anything?
Morning. Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
Should we be honest? Let's be honest. He's been helpful.
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all cost.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. I've been overdoing it on double shifts this week. I'm beat.
I know the feeling. Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying, I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
I mean, if we take, let's see the door option.
Everything's wrong. Like, literally, my whole life is going to shit. Everyone I know has been lying to me for years, and I can't even trust my own memories. I feel like reality is just unraveling around me all the time.
Hey, I get that Tyler being back has raised a lot of questions for you, but maybe take a step back from that ledge, okay? The last few days have been a lot, and it's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
I love it.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
Honey, you're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh god.
Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just. I need to. I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
It's the guilt. The guilt is eating her up. We should tell him.
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and it used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, he wants that.
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it. Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful.
You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. Here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Oh. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Nom, 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 nom.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Hey, Greggs.
Hey, Allison.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
Ooh, these look like wild berries.
Oh, come on,
Mrs.
this
Romero
sounds
must
bad,
have frozen
please.
them over the summer.
Oh, yes, she takes her cooking seriously.
Hey, Greggs.
Going around in circles?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
Chief's busy right now, but you could leave him in his mail slot.
Oh. Cobbler for us,
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. I dropped my stuff off upstairs, so I'm gonna go. Okay, how did you not immediately scarf this down?
You kidding? This is my third helping. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, Allie, but I really need to finish this before I can break.
No worries, I'm not in a rush. By the way, we need to eat at the diner. I kinda called in sick, so Tessa's is out.
Hey, now I can do this. Yeet. Nom 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 nom.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brenda may be in for it, too. God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, whew, boy, is he working hard. Damn.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, shh, shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh, I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen. Hey, Greggs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious, which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Greggs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
Hey, sorry I kept you
She won't
waiting.
be able to do it.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
An animal?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business?
Ooh, correct.
Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash can
Got an
stowaway.
achievement for that. Hell yeah, boy.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but look, we're all worried about you.
Really?
This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. The chief works hard for all of us. He doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker.
Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air. Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please.
He's not gonna answer.
Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass. I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. Just a little longer. getting there, Allison. You're getting there. I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much these meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till
Sam
next
is
time.
one hell of a good guy, though. Bit slow, but one hell of a good guy.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt your every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Oh shit, are you gonna sit? Yeah, we have to sit. We have to.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How? How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him.
Keeping that inside all these years.
I pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. I was remembering something. I don't know if it even really happened. Weed. Did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no. Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
Oh shit, that's the wrong bundle. Crap. As soon as the line is on, right, I'll BRB. Just a quick toilet break. Okay, we're back. Let's go.
Okay. You can do this.
Out of order, go around. Okay. That's one hell of a view.
All right. Let's do this.
Family's family, but to get it. Fucking. I already got the lifters in there. Damn it. No. Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. Huh? All right, here she is.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory. Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end.
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing?
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the...
God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed.
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been, missing some tools I need, so...
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
Oh, God.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific, and our hold was full of the morning's catch. We started pulling in our nets when they got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
So what'd you do?
Well, we dropped anchor, and I had to dive under and cut out the net. Of course, when we finally managed to fix the damn thing and headed back in, there it was on the horizon. A nasty mother of a storm. Spent the trip back riding out the biggest damn waves I've ever seen. 30-footers, if you can believe it.
All because of a banana.
All because of a banana. How's the house coming along?
Honestly, physically painful. It'll be a miracle if I don't throw out my back.
Let your brother do the heavy lifting.
So he can throw his back out? Not better. Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
I didn't know you were interested in astronomy.
Well, how are you supposed to navigate if you don't know your ass from Orion?
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have. Oh, that's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. I got a can of Rustermer somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure.
Rust. This thing.
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
A red can, eh? That's white. There, maybe. There it is, red can.
Good.
Hey-o.
Well, let's see. Should be just about... Pass me that wrench, will you?
Sam? Are you our father?
That's gonna be a no.
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Well?
I wish I was.
What the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Ooh, I think we struck a nerve.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we're just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. Mary Ann would ever think twice about it.
I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much.
even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Eat some of the bricks. Come over here. Sit with me.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Static.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, and I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books. Her mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
No count on the picture? Okay.
Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath.
Genius.
Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
Uh-oh.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg?
Shin bone snapped in 3 different places.
Ooh, ouch.
It's stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. I think that a lot. Remember.
He drank himself to sleep. But good to know that there's a trap door in the barn, because that's gonna be. Are you my daddy achievement? Oh really?
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet. Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
Yeah, well, I got her to thank for that.
You know what I think you need right now? A fishing pole. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
No, it isn't.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Oh damn, he came prepared.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches.
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in. Come on, pull up on the rod. Reel them in. No, give it a nice pull.
I got it.
Oh, damn.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Nice.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
I'm here. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
But what if we can't? If she doesn't understand why all this is important to me, then maybe we're just too different. We were finally about to get some answers and she fucking ran off.
Well, can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on
That is
selling the
true.
house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, well, I was the kid who killed his mom, and I still found a way to confront my shit. I mean, I'm here, doing the work. Even though, every second, I've got to fight the urge to run straight back.
To Fireweed, you mean?
Yeah, more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Any more fish? No?
So do you always drive around with an auger in your car?
It's not how it looks, okay, I swear. I was already planning on going ice fishing with the family this weekend. I made a mistake of forgetting the auger once, so we had nothing on hand but an ice chisel. That'll scar a man for life.
Fair enough. Don't you say anything.
Let's do this.
Easy.
There we go. Three fishes.
Damn, 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer are my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Yeah, we're gonna ship them.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Not catch anything? Fuck you, we got 3 fishes. Screw you.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Sunset. Alright, let's let them do this.
You okay?
Oh, he's blushing. Ah. No way, she's at the house.
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to
Also-
Delos Crossing. See that ladder?
Keep in mind,
Sam told me the
Sam
barn has a
knew
loft.
about the loft.
He
in the
helped her
barn.
build it. Apparently she
There's
never
a lot of
told
people
anyone
that
about
know
it.
about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Secret shit, that's putting it mildly. It's not always open when we came here.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
Pardon?
You
Oh,
want to
yeah,
take
well,
another look at the picture? It might help.
I know where it is.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Yeah, I know where it is. So we need something to open it. Oh, it's a button.
The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
Fancy.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
I mean, we have an idea. We have a ladder. Holy shit.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
A few.
Whoa.
It's creepy, but it's goddamn gorgeous, though. Oh, more puzzles? Don't tell me it's puzzles.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
Ah, those are puzzles. Come on, again. Ah,
It's got a combination lock with letters.
3 letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Oh yeah.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Puzzle time. So we need 3 things.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
This is for all the collectibles. I think we probably would have gotten something if we had all of them. Sadly, we're missing 2 of them. Okay, so let's see. Puzzle 1.
Why don't we solve this one first? Recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins trick the Mad Hunter.
It looks like
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, Book of Goblins. Let's see. Which one would it be?
What?
Oh, here it is.
Okay, spot the differences.
2 goblins.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
Okay, no, the hand goes down.
She had that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind or not? Huh. A pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
Pink.
Does his smile look different to you?
Okay, wait, so we only select the things that are different then? So, wait, the flowers are not different.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the.
I'm really grasping at straws. Never mind. That's nothing.
The castle is definitely wrong. The tree's wrong as well. The princess is wrong.
Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything.
Yeah, the text is off as well. What else is there?
The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other...
That's it.
Ah, there you go.
Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters, an artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Could this guy have been any more cryptic? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
I mean, makes sense, you know. Okay, so do we have... No? Oh, I've been sure that we should have placed that thing. Oh, we have more.
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. Back in your pond, Big Frog. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
We're missing so many. Oh.
Tyler, we're not done with this one.
Yeah.
There's the Gold Lady again. She's
What is this?
all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
The what now? Gold Lady, golden. We'll have to do with the text. Maybe that's something we will check. To return with Wise Princess for your failure. I will take your left hand. Yes, let's see.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Yeah, and how are we gonna do that? It's locked away in our musty palace. Hey, do we even have a story for this? Escape, Princess Party.
Why don't we
What?
solve this one first? We'll
Yeah,
get to
I'm
those later.
thinking of
Let's finish this one, okay?
Shush, Allie. Shush. We're thinking. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Has to be something with the book. Let's check the final page. Willingly forgave them. School of England should keep me much warmer in the winter. Her gown from the clothing line. I really don't know.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
Oh, she's being watched. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's that then. Maybe that should stay.
The
Ballet.
princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
What's the Gold Lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Nope.
Okay, so it's definitely. Okay, so then, yeah, probably have this one wrong.
Figured anything out yet?
No.
I'm totally stumped. Any idea what this section with the Gold Lady pulling her arm means?
If she's forcing her into a direction, maybe it has to do with her college major? There was a declaration form, right?
I don't know what the last one is. Maybe that one.
Is that
Oh.
it?
It's opening.
Hey, there we go. So it was the first one that we didn't have.
What's in there this time? Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house. Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Her father. What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Then again, it would give quite a bit of info.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
This just lit up, so I think we're...
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. That's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
She took her tiara and ran away to the forest. Oh, I know this one. I think. Where is it? Who's her friends? Fuck. Punished. Shit, which one is it? Is it this one? Escape.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
So from this to
Some sort of clock?
this.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house.
What's that?
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmon. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady, damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Okay, wait, it has to do with some. It's a story. Ran away to the forest, so it must be
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
there.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and some sort of clock. Come on. Some sort of clock?
The other way?
This looks like a dinner. Come on. Some sort of clock?
Time passed.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes.
Hey, got it.
What's in there? Another...
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either.
We still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Oh, we do.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Okay, so red is E, yellow is O. Oh wait, which one is orange? Orange. So that would spell Leo? Yeah.
Alright, should be easy enough.
what's in here.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
That's creepy.
Ollie. She noticed. I was her son. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on. Let's go to the dock.
Everything.
It's time to finish this.
No, we didn't see everything yet.
A baby blanket?
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Well.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story.
Okay. So
What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
So did he give her? Fish.
Huh. Fresh caught salmon? Hazelnuts. Or not. A newly bloomed bluebell? Or not. A handful of ripe berries? Maybe not. Wait. Some roses, maybe? Wait. Some honey? Huh. Fresh caught salmon?
Wait. It's berries, apparently. Do I have to select it in order? Okay, so fish, berries, and bluebell.
Wait. A handful of ripe berries? A newly bloomed bluebell? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go. The Very Old Beaver's Repair List.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. what did they do to fix it again? She fixed the broken window. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She turned the power back on. She fixed the roof shingles. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She repaired the water leak. Or not. Maybe not. Actually, I'm not sure. Wait. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, so
Or not.
the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the wall. She slapped the post with her. All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know,
That is... which one is that?
don't really remember.
Crafty Goblin's good deeds.
They removed a thorn from the frog's back. They helped fix the beaver dam. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. Maybe not. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's check. I'm guessing it should be this one. Here, save the old beaver.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. Actually, I'm not sure. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. Or not. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They removed a thorn from the frog's back. Wait. They broke open the beehive for the bear. Or not. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Or not. Maybe not.
Maybe all.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Huh. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. Wait. They helped fix the beaver dam.
Ooh, wait. I think I see which one it is. No. Where is it? It's this one. Creature of the forest. So the moose. So the moose, the bear. Moose, bear, princess. Okay, so that should be it.
Or not. Wait. Maybe not. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit. Crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember...
Didn't they take some of the princess's clothes?
Spoon, plates, forks, knives, and blankets.
Some flour for the cake, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe they took some of the princess's or not. I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Actually, I'm not sure. Wait. Fruits, nuts, and eggs. Or
put
not.
away.
What if they took some spoons?
Spoons.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. That's
There
it.
you go.
I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Sorry we did not finish that one. That's sad. But we cleared all the other stuff.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, let's go.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Oh, memory on the dock, I see.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Almost.
No.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Ugh. What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
If this ends the episode right here, I'll be so pissed. 'Cause that's one hell of a cliffhanger until September. Like, that's 2 fucking months you have to wait for the next story. Come on.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Answers we shall get. So wait, is it he that tried to burn down the barn then? Take move, dude.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Mwah. Yep, you screwed up.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
Yeah, she waited for me.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Oh, I was.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Really?
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Hunter. It's not gonna hurt you.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Oh, he already.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Okay, so story-wise, it doesn't make sense anymore with the decisions I made, because we made sure that Tyler was on bad off. You know, that she didn't want to kill him. Now he's still going on about she wants to kill him. And that was not the facts. So it's a bit weird that the written story doesn't particularly change choices. I'm sure it changed, but like, this scenario could have been different from the choices we had. This could have been reversed. It could have been Allison. Allison, she was like, all against her. And stuff kind of just went to south.
She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose,
Try to help.
you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
But wait,
I'm not gonna
here's the
hurt you.
thing. Will that affect?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Wait.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, please. No, don't do this. Allison. This isn't what.
Because she was saying
Going to kill
this
herself.
isn't what, and she's probably gonna say this isn't what it
Just herself.
looks like. She wasn't threatening it.
You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes,
For sure.
that attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was our way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
Oh, that's cute.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and
To
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Oh, God. Keep in mind, this is not the end yet. There is a 4th chapter coming. So it's not a happy ending just yet. So a lot of the questions will still be answered. Six months later, damn.
One last look. I'm good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave 'em at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky. Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
I mean, we have all this stuff. Okay.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Aw, dreamy sigh.
What the hell am I missing? We have everything.
I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop him off at Bernie's.
Oh, this one probably. I mean, there's definitely nothing else left.
Goblins out. Yeah, time to move on.
All I can think of is the barns. I don't know.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
Like, what stuff? There is nothing. I mean, we already tried the laptop. Let's try again, I guess. Oh, wow, really? Now it does the prompt? Jeez.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
this is the actual ending to the game, or like one of the potential endings, then it's weird that, well, source, then when I
Hey,
found
Aaron.
out that
It's Ty. Tyler Ronan.
chapter 4?
I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Chapter 3 is done. Oh wow. They even put up, yeah, okay, I can see what the other object is that they were going for. So that was the game actually, so I don't think that they will actually make chapter 4. I mean, I found it a good ending. Like, it's still weird, like, certain decisions that I made didn't really made a weird influence. Sorry, I liked it. It was definitely a game you guys definitely have to check out. It touches on some very heavy subjects. The videos I will be posting up on the channel tomorrow or so. It'll be in 3 or 4 pieces, I think. So be sure to check that out if you want to recap anything from the puzzles and everything. But I'm gonna stop it